I'm doing it for my daughter.
One for me, 1, 2 for you. 2 for me.
Yep, all there.
1, 2 for me.
A pile of 200 bales weighs 200 grams. That was 197. You're 3 off. I put it on. You can hear that? I can smell it.
What's that from? Is that from Belly?
That's from King of the Hill. Oh. No, not King of the Hill. That I just watched with Kevin Bacon, Mountain Mayor of the Kill. I don't know. Kevin Bacon was phenomenal in it, though.
Was that a movie?
TV show from Showtime. Showtime? HBO? I don't know. Kevin Bacon's in it. This is really fun. You'll like this.
Remind me to come back to Showtime anyway. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll give you a nice starting off point here.
Thank you.
It is a Boston-based...
It won't be a nice starting off point because my story is totally disconnected and it's like... Brain, go ahead.
It'll be honestly perfect.
Okay.
So, it's... Kevin Bacon is a dirty cop, quote, in a tough, rough neighborhood, etc., etc. Nails it. Anyway, who gives a bunch of murders? But the plot line is Irish bank robberies and armored truck robberies in Dirty Guns. And one of the main characters, Kevin Bacon's character, his name's Jackie. Guess who the executive producers are? You guessed it, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Mm-hmm. How many times are these guys going to get in a pitch room and go, we're going to do a story about these thieves from Boston. And one of them's name's Jackie Foley. Like, how many times are these guys going to get away with it? And they're like, okay, all right, I follow you. And they're like, The Departed? No, different. It's a TV show. But the cop, we're going to focus on the main cop. And then you're going to see his character arc come from deceitful to where you realize that his motivations are endearing.
That's crazy.
But Ben Affleck, and they always sign that, but like, how many times are these guys going to fucking do this story? Like, guys.
30 more times. Just think about every idea that we've ever had that's been really killer, and just think about that then right after.
It's true.
It's so nuts, man.
Fuck, it's true, though.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like, we have to do a bank heist movie from Boston. We have to do exactly what Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. No.
They keep trying to make the Irish cool. Which is like, if you're paying attention, you have to see that and at some point be like, yeah, that throws red flags up. Like if I kept coming, you're at your job, you're selling Mercedes, and what if I came up to you every day and I was like, hey, Nick, check this out. This Azerbaijan guy, he fucking
Azerbaijan.
He went off a ramp on rollerblades. The next day I come in, hey, Nick, you see this Azerbaijani guy right here? He went bungee jumping off the Grand Canyon. It's really cool.
That guy's always up to something crazy.
Hey, Nick, look at this other guy from Azerbaijan. He's really, eventually you got to start thinking, like, what's going on here?
What are you trying to do to me here?
Why are they trying to make the Irish
street cred and hometown put
cool?
That would be my guess. Street cred and hometown. They go back to fucking South Boston, and they don't even talk about how much they get. It's nonstop fucking for Ben Affleck. He's like this.
It is nonstop fucking.
Thinking about it. Like, think about it. He's like this. Yeah, you know what I mean? I like to do the movies up in Southie. It's where I'm from. And I like to fucking have sex in their apartments.
He's got some late 20s barfly bobbing up and down in his because he says it.
All the time. Like, literally, some 23-year-old girl with a sleeve that's a lotus flower giving him fucking like a hand. Fucking doing the most shit.
Giving him a hand panther because she has a panther tattoo in her hand.
She does have that.
Was that a thing that happened to you or me?
That happened to me.
Okay. Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you a hand panther. What's that? I have a panther hand tattooed on my. I'm gonna give you a hand. That's I wanted to fucking die. I wanted to go back to being a fucking simp.
I would have farted on her face.
That was like my third foray into like. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would have.
Into player.
She would have loved it though if you did.
Probably, yeah.
I should have been like this. Oh yeah, you can fart in my face.
That reminds me of this Boston girl that I had to finger, and it still didn't get her off. Like I imagine if I had to like that type of thing.
Yeah, and she wants more.
Yeah, more, harder, more.
Come on.
What in the hell?
Yeah. I'm gonna run you over.
What in the hell do you need? Yeah, I'm gonna try out the Ford F-350 towing capacity.
I'm gonna plow you with a fisher
on your
fucking. Yeah, I know. What's wrong? That and you're like this. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Calling her dude.
Let's call that story on a guy.
Yeah.
And then he had me sticking my hand up as hard as I was punching his ass. And he just couldn't come off.
Play the water horn, Joey. Okay. Yeah.
I was punching this guy's ass. But like, you think about that story, like is like ultimate cripple bomb going off.
Yeah.
Like literally, like that story, that guy's never looked at the same again from anybody.
Yeah, but fucking 100 girls get away with that every hour.
Oh man, I mean, imagine the shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've done that fucking a bunch of times.
Oh my god, what? Fucking Brian told me once about a girl he was fucking. She put headphones on to listen to like The Cure.
Oh my god. That shit is like, that's unbelievable.
Dude, yo.
That's unbelievable. I'm gonna put The Cure on. The song's not that fucking good.
And only so that she could hear it. Like, not playing on the radio.
None of those songs were that impactful.
She put her fucking little metal Sony Walkman like default headphones on.
Oh no.
To get plowed from
I
behind.
hope she talks about that's like cringe. I hope when she's with her girlfriends and she's being cool, she's like, "Oh my god, cringeworthy moment. Can we be friends, girls?"
Never.
And then the girl says that she's like, "I put my headphones on while this guy out."
They're totally oblivious to that type of behavior. That's the thing. Like even guys, like the guys with the most depraved fetishes, like microwaving diapers and that type of thing. They know how like far gone they are. Like they're like, oh, no one can ever find out about this. I have to do this secretly. Like they guys know. Girls do that type of weirdo behavior, and like they don't even think it's worth mentioning. They don't even think it's noteworthy enough to worth mentioning.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I see it a lot on TikTok. The depravity of the sexual depravity has finally reached the other side of the gender as far as exposure.
it's too much. I'm gonna say it, Nick.
It is too much. It really is too much. The dad bod boat shit is like out of control. That's uncomfortable.
What's that?
Like the the fucking the amount of like jockey, like 21-year-old fucking college juniors, bartenders. Hey, are you a dad bod that's 40 with a housewife? Like basically explaining a normal guy's life. Then being like,
they want to get on the boat.
I shake my.
It's like yachting.
And now I'm fucking them.
Yachting, but for regular.
Yeah, they're just like they're like openly saying it, like he's sliding in my DMs because we hooked up. I know. And you're like, what the fuck? And like South Florida, apparently it's pretty popular. South Florida, South Carolina.
This is just girls. Instead of they're not hot enough to go yachting, they just find a guy that's got a boat, an older guy.
Yeah, like this yachting thing has expanded to the United States coast. It's no longer getting flown to Egypt through a transit flight to fucking Abu Dhabi. You are now in your hometown going on the guy's boat.
You're on Lake Erie.
You're giving to Smithton Fence owner,
a guy with a a small but cool boat, like a Boston Whaler or something. I don't know anything about boats.
Yeah, like a Sea Ray, a 32 Sea Ray. It's a nice one. It's got underlighting. It's a 2010 or an 11 Sea Ray, 32 foot on the docks, and you're literally getting from like a college soccer player who's kind of hot because you're Gilson Fence Company. Yeah, I got a couple of pieces of property here, and then it goes like, oh my god, opportunity. Like it's out of fucking control, but that happens a lot.
I like it. The bar's getting lowered. That's what these bitches need to realize.
Have fucking fun with that.
Hey, fucking, I have a checking account. Come on, get the fuck over here.
There's fucking $20,000 right there. You fucking. Did you open your eyes and see that? Or are you too busy looking at boats?
Girls are fucking for the. You know what seeking arrangement is? Have you ever hooked up with a girl who had a seeking arrangement page?
I know. I think I've met a girl who has had a seeking arrangement page.
Seeking battery warning. What the fuck?
It's impossible.
Cut that part out. The
It's impossible for the batteries to be warmed.
Damn it!
It's because of the light is pointing at the battery.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, it's heat. Heat. I am hot.
Sam, why have you destroyed me? Seeking Arrangement is the website where girls can go, and it's kind of more or less known that they're there to have sex for money or to be spoiled. Spoil me. Spoil me. I'm a sugar baby. Spoil me.
Isn't that a fun thing to hear?
Yeah. But it's that's extremely common. Extremely common. Like I know I've hooked
common.
I've hooked up with girls who are like the percentage, what would it be? I don't know. More than 5%, like less than 10% of girls who have 5%ish who are like that's high. Who are like, yeah, I have a seeking arrangement page. This old guy paid $8 to fuck me.
Yeah, cool. Nightmares. Yeah, I did that once because I'm a lunatic and it fucking hurt me for a long time. I had sex with an old lady once because it was funny and it hurt my feelings for a long time.
Oh my God.
How did it feel when the old man was having sex with you? I don't think the $800 would have made a difference to me when the old lady was having sex with me. Honestly, in hindsight, $800 seems minuscule to the fact of the shame that's going on in my mind with the retraction of all the memories from that particular night. Oh, man. But now, all these girls are having these horrific sexual encounters. Mm-hmm. They're not worth $2,500. They're not worth $800. They're definitely not worth $800. If you're fucking for $800 and you're like a normal girl, your life's fucking parlayed, man. You're a paved highway. You're a nightmare. You sold your... That's it. That's the fucking crazy. You sold your... You were a prostitute once. It's the age-old job. You say whatever you want. But if that happens nowadays, I would think about like this upcoming class. How many fucking girls are like, yeah, one time I'll be in... I know what I did.
1 out of 15, 1 in 10 maybe.
Yeah, really
15.
low. Like,
1 out of 15, but that's high. That's a lot.
Super high.
That's a lot.
That's going to be damaging. That was like guys who fucked MILFs from when we were growing up.
That's one dirty ass.
Remember like guys who fucked MILFs?
I don't think I ever had that around me.
I fucked a MILF. My buddy Dave did. Mm-hmm. My buddy Dave fucked a lot of MILFs. He was like the master of it.
I don't think anyone in my high school was cool enough.
It was, but girls hated it. It looked like it was like herpes. They were like, ew, gross.
That is ew.
Yeah, it is ew. It is, but it is.
I like how they tried to make that like cool.
Yeah,
movies. Like,
fucking old lady.
Oh, yeah, bro. MILF. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Crusty ass old. Smells like must. Yo, that smells like must. Let me get in there, bro. Bulldog it, bro.
Eat your old.
Because the body breaks. The fucking body breaks down.
It's rough looking, man.
Women are not. It spoils.
Well, it's gonna give you a fucking really fucked up view on pussy.
Icky. Yeah, that too. What do you think? It's
you're like you had sex with 3 18-year-old girls in your virginity, and then all of a sudden there's like Miss fucking 42-year-old is like, you want to lick my kitty?
Yeah, you got fucking a ghoul from Fallout in your face. Hey kid, get me some more rat away for the start the water pump again in Good Town.
Rub your knuckles in my
shit. Punch
my husband's a fucking
silly Billy.
Fuck me. They're like animals too. Old ladies are like animals. And they get away with so much. These fucking broads, man.
What do you think of those stories between the teachers and the women?
It's insane. It's insanity.
Everybody knows a teacher that had sex with a student.
You know that's ruinous too. Like that's like I'm sure the guy's like, yeah, it was cool, man. But it's never cool.
That's traumatic.
It's cool. It's cool when you the 2 seconds of busting your probably, but the whole experience on the whole, when you look back at that years later,
that's life changing.
Yeah,
that's awful.